So now let me take you through that journey. First point, we're going to talk about Ivory Coast as a francophone country. Yes, we do speak French. We don't speak English. Although we've been neighboring by Ghana and Liberia that speak English, we do have other countries like Guinea, Mali, and Burkina Faso that also speak French just like us. And Ivory Coast has two capitals. Yeah, just like India and also Nigeria. We have the political capital, which is Yamoussoukro, in the center of the country. And in the south, we have the business, or let's say the money capital, Abidjan. Abidjan, the sweetest cities in Africa. Now, the next station to our journey is the cultural richness of Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast is known for its diversity in terms of culture. We have over 60 languages or 60 tribes in this country. It's beautiful. And one of them is my tribe. I am from Touba and we are the Mauka. We speak Mauka language. And I also speak Bambara, which is a well-known language in mostly West Africa, let's say Guinea, Ivory Coast, Mali, Burkina Faso, Anisoroma Eresira, just to say good morning, how are you, etc. So please, that's a language you can just learn if you want to visit those countries in this area of Africa. What to tell you more? Yes, Ivory Coast from north to south, we also have many traditional festivals, such as Abissa in the south. You also have the Yam Festival. You have Popo Carnival in Bonoa, one of the craziest and amazing festival you can find in Ivory Coast. Now let's talk about the natural beauty of this country. You have to know that Ivory Coast have around 523 kilometers of beach. So it means that if you're missing the beach or you have no access to the beach in your place, in your country, come to us. You have all the space in the south to enjoy the beach, and you even have some islands inside the country, and it's a beautiful place. For example, you have the beach of Assini. We call it Assini Mafia. It's a very, very beautiful place. You also have the Mermaid Bay in San Pedro. You have Bassam, well known because it's close to the economic capital city. And you have very, very diverse places like Jacquesville, where you have to cross the bridge and then be on another side of the city to enjoy the beach. Yeah, we have the beach. And also we have many natural resources, also natural forest, just like different reserve, the National Reserve of Tai. And also we have one of the biggest urban forests in the world. It's called Banco. It helps the city to clear so much of dioxide of carbon you cannot imagine. We love Banco for everything you do for us human beings in Ivory Coast. As major touristic places that you can find in Ivory Coast, apart from the beach and also the capital city where you have a lot of things to do, you have one of the major things, which is the Basilica, which is one of the largest basilica in the world. Yes, one of the largest basilica. Oh, let's say the largest basilica in the world. What am I saying? Because our first president, Felix Houphouët-Boigny, built this basilica just for his faith to God and also to Christianism. And trust me, it's amazing and huge building with different places that you can visit. It's just worth it going there and seeing it. So don't miss it. Yamoussoukro, Our Lady of Peace, the largest basilica in the world. You remember in the beginning I told you Abidjan is the sweetest city in Africa. It's no joke. Abidjan has a lot of places where you can have good food and drink and fun time. Let's start with food. Ivory Coast is known for its diversity with food. You have so much food with plantain, cassava. One of the main, it's gaba made of cassava. It's actually a kind of couscous but made with cassava. Trust me, you have it with tuna and some vegetable like also the African chili. You have tomatoes and onion aside. and you put a little bit of cumin on it, my brothers and sisters, you will love it. It's one of the most amazing food in Ivory Coast. You have aloko made of plantain banana. You have futu, which is made of plantain banana but like pounded one. So for example, in the north you have one particular food which is called to. I don't know how to spell it, but it's called to. It's made of maize powder, and then we just boil it like this, and after we make a paste from it, and you have some okra sauce on top. You mix it with some bush meat. Trust me, you will not leave your seat. You will just lick your fingers till the end. It's amazing. Food in Ivory Coast is beautiful. The diversity of the different tribes you have is also impacting on the food that you can just enjoy in this country. Now, let's go for the fun. You know the coupé décalé? Now you know about it. If you don't know, let me talk to you about one group. You know, in Africa, we have this song everybody sings, but they don't know where it is from. Well, let me tell you, today is the last day you should know about it. Magic System sang this song, and Magic System is from Ivory Coast. We say, c'est dans ma galère que la go to ma quitté oh ah. C'est dans ma galère que la go to ma quitté oh ah. Nangere nangere wa. So you have to know that this song is from Ivory Coast. And the same group also has an amazing song that has been played in the World Cup in Russia. Feel the magic in the air. Allez, 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 levez les mains en l'air. All that is from Ivory Coast. So in Ivory Coast, we have the coupé décalé, one very trendy music in this country. We also have one base of the music, which is Zouglou, which talks about life affairs, lifestyle, etc. And also we have the rap music, what we call it a rap ivoire, and you have big singers like Didi Bay, you have Suspect 95, 95. This is amazing, and nightlife in Ivory Coast is amazing, mostly in Abidjan. We call it the city of light. Everywhere you go, you have a pub, a place where to chill by the laguna or inside the city, and people are friendly, hospitable. Trust me, you will not want to miss being in Abidjan for one day. I have a lot of friends who tried it, and trust me, they had a nice experience. Now let's talk about our celebrities. Who do we have as famous? One of the major one is DJ Drogba. DJ Drogba. Trust me, this guy is the emblem, it's the image of Ivory Coast. Like wherever I went, for example, in India, when people ask me where you from, I say I'm from Ivory Coast. They're like, yeah, where is it? I'll say, okay, DJ Drogba. DJ Drogba! Yeah, you got it right. So DJ Drogba is one famous player from Ivory Coast, but also you have the Touré brothers like Kolo Touré and Yaya Touré. Yeah. And also you have Eric Bailly, you have Wilfried Zaha. We have one of the best taekwondo guy in the world, and he won our first gold medal at the Olympic, Sisi Salah. And so salute to you, man. And also Ruth. And not to forget, on the 100 meters, we have these beautiful sprinters, these female sprinters from Ivory Coast, Talou and then Muriel Aure, who are just shining bright on these different courses in the world to put the flag of Ivory Coast high up there. Shout out to you, ladies. And this is what it is about my country. But one thing you have to know before I close. January 2024, there's this event that no African need to miss. It's called the African Cup of Nations. And it's happening where? In Ivory Coast. Come on! Are you not feeling excited about it? Well, I am. And then I'll make sure that all my friends, those who can come, we will make the flight and we get to Abidjan to enjoy this beautiful face of football in my country. That's what's up. On a serious note, just to put it bluntly, I would just say that Ivory Coast, with its 522,000 kilometers, it's a country that has a lot to offer to you people. It's a friendly country, hospitable people, and then friendly people, open to a lot of people around the world. We do speak French, but yes, we can also speak English to you. We can help you your way out. And I would like to invite you to this beautiful country of mine and ours. I mean, Ivorian, and I'm sure you're gonna have a great time in the different cities of this beautiful country. Thank you.